Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Hernandez. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but hit will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Catch made on the left side. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Demon Deacons will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Claiborne. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's the RPO caught to the right. Touchdown, Wake, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Panthers are in the red zone. pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. But now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Panthers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked up, almost made a freshman mistake.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The senior quarterback, lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Nice grab there would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down. The Demon Deacons will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to pass. It's Holstein. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Using his legs, it's Squaw. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. bringing it out. It's Barnes. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Demon Deacons come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That was out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Incompletion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. The ball is picked off. He can go. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires quickly to the left. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's at the 50, across the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Demon Deacons will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air, it's Holstein. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to run it. It's Davis. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Touchdown, Panthers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Hernandez. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. And get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hernandez. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Demon Deacons looking to run some tempo here. The sure hands. It's Hernandez. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with this touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this 4th down.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He keeps it. QB draw. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Important second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. It's a shotgun run ball. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.